Okay, I'm gonna try to get this video done as fast as possible because I'm finally alive. Hi guys, what up? It's Marlayna. Welcome back to my channel. I got requested to do this video and so that's what I'm gonna do. Today I'm gonna talk about how I went to Vegas just to see Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, also known as Silk Sonic, play their Las Vegas residency. I literally flew across the country just to see Bruno and Andy, but mostly Bruno. And you guys will not believe what happened in Vegas, because whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, you already know. And when I say we, I mean me and my online friend planned this out. I say planned, even though it was literally just, hey, you want to go to Vegas? Yeah, sure, let's go! Me and my online friend, who have been friends for like 6 years, we finally met in Vegas. That was the first time we had met each other. The second day we officially met each other, we saw Bruno and Andy, which is insane. But I'm so glad I got to do it with her. It was such a great experience, and I'm just so glad that it happened. You know, I stayed in Vegas for only 3 days, so I definitely want to go back to Vegas because I feel like I didn't really get to have the Vegas experience. I've never been to Vegas before the Silk Sonic show, so I want to go back to Vegas because it was amazing. I loved it. For the 3 days I was in Vegas, I loved it. Next I'm going to be talking about the show. I mean it was the greatest show ever. It better be with how much money I spent. It was worth it every penny though, let me tell you. So my friend bought the tickets and we were literally we were 6 rows away. 6 rows away from Bruno. I can't believe I saw him that close. I think he could see us from our seats, I swear to God. And I think Andy was laughing at us at some point because we were dancing, we were having a good time, we were trying to get their attention, so we wanted their attention so bad. But I think Andy was laughing at us at one point, which, you know, and of course, you know, I had to get the merch. This was one of the shirts at the show, but yeah, I ended up spending almost $200 just on the merch. But yeah, totally worth it, totally worth it. It's a Vegas show, so you're gonna get more out of the show than a normal concert. But Bruno was acting some type of way, like, whoo, whoo. He said some things that caught me off guard, let's just say that. It sucked that I couldn't take pictures of the show or videos of the show. It was actually really funny because they locked up our phones, and as soon as I got to the seats, literally as soon as I sat down, my phone went off, and there's my mom. And if you have an overprotective mother, you already know that if you don't answer the phone, police are coming, you know, like, so I had to call her back, so I had to go all the way out and back in through the line, which sucked, and I was so mad at her. But something good did come out of it because I got to meet Lonnie, Bruno's bodyguard, which, oh my God, first of all, I'm 4'11" and he's like 6'5", so he was tall, and I wanted to say hi, but I was like, is that him? Is that really him? And I said, hi, are you Lonnie? He's like, yeah, yes I am. And I introduced myself, I shook his hand, and then I was like, I'm a big fan, I followed you on Instagram. He's like, oh, thank you. And he said, enjoy the show. And I said, thank you. Tell Bruno I said hi. And he said, I will. I don't think he did. But, you know, I had to try, you know. And the people there were so nice. It was just a party. It was literally just a whole party. The show itself went by so fast. So fast. It seemed like I was there for only 5 minutes. And it was gone, and I was like, wait, it's over? What? Whoa, what? How did it go by so fast? I just remember from the show, like, Leave the Door Open was the encore. And Bruno was on, you know, the left side of my peripheral, and Andy was on the right side of my peripheral, and they just stood there above the Silk Sonic sign, and I was just like, oh, like I really just took in that moment, and I'm like, oh my god, this is happening. They're right there, you know. So I was having a real fangirl moment throughout the show, of course. You know, I couldn't stop screaming, you know. If they ever record this, and if they ever record, you know, the show I went to, that's all you would hear. And when it got real quiet, there was one point where it got real quiet, and I yelled, "I love you, Bruno!" And the people around me started laughing. But you know, I have to try. You know, I have to try to get the attention of Bruno when in Vegas. You know. But anyway, after the show, I kid you not, something happened that I never thought would happen. And I know what you're probably thinking. No, I didn't meet Bruno, but we, right after the concert, me and my friend ran to the after party, just outside the after party, because I didn't want to go in without my friend, because she's only 20, I'm 22. So I didn't want to leave her, and besides, it was packed. Like, packed. Like, people shoulder to shoulder, like, packed. And I was like, no, I'm not dealing with that. No, thank you. But we waited out there for like an hour and a half. At this point, it's like 12:30, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And then we go up to the hotel room, and literally 20 minutes after we like sit down and like rest, we hear that the band members are down there, and I kid you not, me and my friend run out of the hotel room. I don't have any shoes on because I was wearing heels, and I was not putting those back on. And so I'm running down the hallway without shoes at like the MGM, like the most like fanciest, not fanciest, but like it's a fancy hotel without shoes. We wait out there like 30 more minutes go by, and all of a sudden my friend points out that Bruno's sister-in-law comes out of the after party, and I'm kind of like in a daze. I'm like, wait, what? And then all of a sudden I see this guy come out with curly hair, and I see the black curly hair. Oh my god, that's Eric. We gotta go. We go. And we're literally darting for him. We're literally running behind him. And if you don't know, Eric is Bruno's brother, who's also the drummer of the band. And I literally go around where he can see me, and his wife sees me, and she's like, oh my god, Eric, you have to take a picture of her. She's so sweet. And here's the funny part. I usually hate it when people call me like sweetie or oh you're so sweet, because it makes me feel like a child even though I'm 22 years old. But this is Bruno's family. I don't care what the call me, you know. I don't care if they call me a cripple, you know. They can call me whatever they want, you know. So he sees me, he gives me direct eye contact, and I'm like, oh my god. like just thinking about it now, like I can't believe this happened. So my friend takes a picture with Eric, and then it's my turn to take a picture with Eric, and I put my hand around him to kind of like get a picture, but then I feel his other hand around me, and I'm like, he's hugging me right now. And just when I got that thought in my head, he kisses me on the head, and I'm like, oh my god, this like that did not just happen. And as this is all happening, I'm shaking like a chihuahua. Just hear, oh my god, that's so sweet. And you know, we take the picture, and he pulls back and he looks at me, direct eye contact. I wasn't ready for that. Oh my god, direct eye contact. And I go, Eric, I just have to tell you, you and your brother have helped me so much, gain so much confidence with my disability, so I just wanted to say thank you. And he just said, oh, thank you, sweetheart. And he kisses me on the head again. I wish I could say, oh my god, I'm not washing my head ever again, but you know, it's my head. I have to wash it, you know. And then I talk to his wife, and I say, oh my god, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Your family is beautiful. Oh my god. I go to Eric and I say, you did amazing tonight. Blah blah blah. And then security is like, okay, you gotta go. They have to go. Leave them alone, please. And we're like, okay. I don't want to get kicked out. Oh. But that was my experience meeting Eric. Literally the sweetest people, Eric and his wife. I think about it at night and I'm like, wow, that happened. But hopefully next time, no, not hopefully, the next time it will be Bruno. Mark my words, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna meet Bruno one of these days. It just has to happen, you know. I feel like I would have met him if I would have gone into the after party, but like I said, I didn't want to leave my friend. It just didn't seem right to me, you know, to leave my friend. The band, can we just get a moment for the band? The band had its own moments in the show, and they are so underrated. The trumpet player, like I could not get over how talented the band is, and overlooked the band is. Bruno and Andy were so funny as usual. There was a kid in front row, and I was like, how is there a kid in the front row? And then at one point, Bruno said to Andy, Bruno was like, do it for the children, Andy. Do it for the children. And he pointed at that kid. And I was like, oh, to be that kid. There was also a point in the show where Bruno and Andy were fighting over a girl in the front row. And I want to be that girl so bad. But yeah, that was my experience with the concert. 10 out of 10 would do it again. 10 out of 10 would spend as much money as I did. More. Even more. You don't want to know how much I spent, including airfare and stuff. You don't want to know. I know some of you were asking for this type of video, and I don't normally do sit down talking videos just because no one watches them, so I'm like, why am I doing this? But if you guys want it, I'll do it. If you guys have any questions that I didn't answer or things I didn't cover in this video, please let me know. And if there's anything that you want me to do as a video, please let me know and I will do it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.